Welcome back to, I guess we'll call this the Florida Southern Command of Cord Cutters News. We got some breaking news happen, so I thought I would jump in here because this story is kind of interesting and I think there's a lot here to unpack. But according to a report from Deadline, Chick-Fil-A, the popular chicken restaurant, is launching a family-friendly streaming service full of TV content for cord cutters. Why are they doing this? What's happening? And why is it that everybody wants into a streaming service? Will they end up like Redbox? Or will Chick-Fil-A hit a home run here and be the next Netflix in the family-friendly world? We'll break down what we know about this and more here in a quick second. First, if you want to learn more about this story, I will put a link to it in the show notes and in the first pinned comment so you can read them for yourself. Second, if you like what we do here, we do breaking news videos like this and also Cord Cutting Today videos every Monday through Friday, breaking down the biggest stories in the world of cord cutting. Just hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. It really does help because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. So let's dive into this. Deadline today, just a little while ago, reported they have sources that have confirmed to them that Chick-fil-A will launch a streaming service full of family-friendly content sometime this year. That's the goal. Those goals have ways of changing, so keep that in mind. This comes on the heels of Redbox's parent company, Chicken Soup for the Soul, declaring bankruptcy. Now that's Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment. The video arm, the book arm is unchanged. That book publisher is going to continue as is. But with that, it means the demise of Chicken Soup for the Soul, their free, ad-supported, family-friendly streaming service that many people loved for family-friendly content. Now, the loss of that leaves a little gap here. Well, yes, there's family-friendly content and a wide range of services. As a free dedicated streaming service, it seems that Chick-fil-A is hoping to fill that hole. Now, there's no confirmation on if they'll be charging or if it'll be free. I would suspect that this will probably be a free supported streaming service. Bunch of things here. They could do a bunch of promotionals in their store to promote it and promote the stores, vice versa. Second, diversification. You see this from a growing number of companies trying to diversify their income streams. Walmart's buying Vizio, mostly because Vizio has a very successful, well, moderately successful streaming service that's free and ad-supported. They want to get their hands on it and use that to diversify their income. TV manufacturers are doing this also. TLC, we just did a review of their free ad-supported streaming service. You also see Samsung and others doing the same. Increasingly, companies are needing to diversify their income, and that's just not happening in the world of TV and streaming. It's happening in the world of chicken, apparently, also with Chick-fil-A's restaurants. There's a lot here going both ways. To fill a void, I do think there's a void for a very successful family-friendly service. There's still PureFlix and others, but Done has really hit a huge home run in the way they've wanted to. Now with that, I fully suspect that we'll see Chick-fil-A try to fill that. Two, this gives Chick-fil-A a little bit of an expanded business model, right? They are known for their very successful fast food restaurants. They've had a few other forays into food, different types of restaurants. I was surprised once to find a Chick-fil-A that had a sit-down version also inside the same store. But this will diversify them into streaming. Streaming is actually relatively easy to get into. It's the content. And they're bringing in some big name names there, like Brian Gibson. Industry vet known for his work on shows like History's Top Gear and Fox's The X Factor, is spearheading their programming efforts. Now there looks like there'll be some original content with this, as they are also trying to strike deals with third-party content parties to get more content on there. We'll see what that is. I actually think this is a great idea. Like I've said, I still think there's a good hole for family-friendly streaming services. Chick-fil-A has such a good brand name there in that family-friendly world that I think there's a good, I hate to use this word, synergy there. Will they be successful is a bigger effort. I think a lot of people thought streaming would be easy, as we've seen by Redbox, Crackle, and Chicken Soup for the Soul. That may not be as easy as people think it is. Will Chick-fil-A be successful? Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I definitely think they're targeting the right market. They have the right brand for this kind of service. It is a big departure from what they're used to. Streaming is a fickle, difficult world to make a profit in right now. I'll be interested to see what happens. So, leave me a comment, let me know. Paid, free, what would you expect to see from Chick-fil-A, and would you get it? I'll definitely get it to test out. When it launches, I'll give you a full review. But Chick-fil-A joining the cord cutting revolution. So that's it for today. That's our breaking news story. You leave me a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think about this.